Hey guys, it's Matt from WordPress.com here. We're going to be showing you the Garmin Forerunner 305. So I'm going to let my dad, his name is Andy, he's going to be telling you what we're going to be showing today. So I'm going to hand it over to him.
I'm going to be talking about the Garmin forerunner 305. I'm just going to show you a few functions that the watch or GPS will do. If you have any, if you're debating on if you should get it or not, I do highly recommend it, but we will discuss that in a few minutes. Well, Andy again, are you guys ready to learn about the Garmin forerunner 305? If so, come with me and let's take a little journey and explore the Garmin. Okay guys, the Garmin has several features on it. Each screen, you actually have three screens. The first screen, this is the second screen, and this is the third screen. On each screen you can actually have four different columns, or four different information windows. I have mine set up for the first window. I have the time, the date, the distance I went, and the accuracy of the satellite. Right now the satellite's about 17 feet of accuracy right now. Now this is my main screen. When I go running and do anything, I have my stopwatch up at the top, my distance here, and the pace that I'm running. It also does a little map if you want. I can zoom out. My last time I ran is just around the house here. I just went up the block and went down and then came back. It's a little over a couple miles. There's several different things we can do. We can even go to navigation. Oops, excuse me. Go to navigation. Go to the satellites, and this tells you all the satellites that we're getting. And here's another picture of the satellites. It will also record different routes that you do. You can set it up for running, for biking, and then you get to choose your other activity that you want. I do mostly running, so I set mine up for running. Here's a few of my histories that I've done. Let's see. This one I have two different. On this day while I was running, I think I ran a mile. Then I hit my my lap button, and that's why it says 2 for the laps. It tells me different times for that. I can view my 2 different laps. My first lap was a little over 7 minutes. My overall was 14 minutes. But it gives you a little more information down here. You could also, for that particular run that I did, it will map out, and you can zoom in or you can zoom out, whatever you would like to do. But this has several functions. It will. I'll show you another thing. Your data fields on my main screen. It will. Here is where you can pick, anywhere from 1 to 4 different windows. Like I say, I have mine set for 4, but you can change them. For the first one, if you'd like, you can change it from the time of day to how many calories you burn, the distance. That you can even have elevation if you want. The heading that you're going, your heart rate. It does several things. So if you guys are thinking about getting a GPS watch, I do highly recommend the Forerunner 305. It does several different things, and it is very accurate as far as a satellite. And so far, I haven't had any problems with it losing any reception from satellites. Whenever it gets connected to the satellites, whenever I'm running, I do a lot of trail running. I've never had a problem. It stays locked onto the satellites. This particular watch I actually got at Best Buy, and it costs around $150. So if you go on the Garmin website, they're asking about $199, $200 for it. So you have 3 buttons on this side. You have the arrow button, the enter button. Over here you have the power button, which also, when it gets dark, if you push it just once, it's kind of hard to see, but it's a light. It's also a light. So anytime you push a button, the light will pop on. Or you could just have the light stay on at all times. You have your mode button, which will go from your map to your different settings back to your main screen. Your start and stop button and your lap button. So everything's all right here. Big buttons, easy to read, very nice and handy. G GPS to have. Fits comfortably around the wrist. Okay, well that's about all just a quick rundown of a few of the few functions that the Garmin Forerunner 305 has. Like I say, you would definitely be happy with it, wouldn't be disappointed. And thanks again for coming on this journey with me. And we'll catch you guys later.
Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you guys later.